Hey, ladies and gentlemen, now it should be recording just fine right now. Welcome to Pokemon Uranium. It's not really been a while, but let's just say that stuff has been a little bit hectic. There has been some issues regarding privacy and regarding recordings, but we're back and we're ready to kick some ass. So in our last episode, we have beaten our first gym leader. And in this episode, we're probably hopefully gonna evolve our starter Pokemon, name after us, of course, and see where it takes us. I'm actually pretty, I'm really liking this game. I have to admit that it's been reaching up to my expectations, if not even further up there. So up until this point, I cannot complain. The game has been incredible, lots of fun, lots of creativity going on, and I can only praise it for it. So we're gonna try to break through these rocks. These rocks appear to be breakable. Would you like to rock smash? Of course. Boom! Rock smash them. And before they threw me out because I'm too loud. But anyways, yes. We're just gonna rock smash our way through and try to get this Pokeball. I'm actually pressing B a lot lately. I gotta get used to it because I may make a mistake regarding the... Oh wait, did I put my leader Pokemon into the second? I don't think I did I? Okay, Brandon is gonna have Mankey, and Varia is complete normal type, so I'd rather avoid taking a super effective fighting type right now. I'm gonna switch out to Skyrander, and hopefully Skyrander should one-shot this Mankey here, I would assume. Yeah, okay, Karate Chop is not that problematic. While I would not appreciate taking a crit right now, and I believe he can outspeed me. Yes, he can. Oh, well. Oh, wow. That's a crit right there. You gotta be joking with me. Wow. Wow. Nanda Chikara, Nanda Batulu. Nah, what kind of bell was this already? Just straight out the bat, 1 HP survival. That is insane. Are you kidding with me? I'm sorry guys for not being surprised right now, but it's really hard to comprehend all these things that are happening when you don't expect it to happen. 2 crits in a row? You know, at some point you gotta like let it loose a bit, but wow, that is insane. Smoke is gonna miss. Wow, what the hell? Lots of hacks going on here. I'm gonna go for Ember here. Keep on missing the moves. Tackle isn't gonna do that much. Yeah. Okay, we're pretty much in the clear. I cannot believe this Pokemon are outspeeding me. I mean, I'm 3 levels higher. I would supposed to be outspeeding them, but I guess I'm mistaken. Anyways, with Pokemon which cries that was Zubat out of the way, we should be good to go. Run, run, run. Dude, you just nearly destroy Skyrander there. I gotta praise you for that, but at the same time, where the hell are you running? You seem to be stuck. Maybe somebody should punch you out of this galaxy. Somebody should call One Punch Man. Yeah, I actually watch One Punch Man a bit. It's pretty much over the top. It's so crazy, it's ridiculous. But I gotta love it for it, you know? Let's try to avoid... Oh! I was thinking he's gonna turn, but he didn't. Water Pokemon are the best. Actually, that sounds very racist if you ask me. Water Pokemon aren't the best because, well, they're just water Pokemon. They're ground Pokemon, they're fire Pokemon, they're all sorts of Pokemon, to each his own. You know, there's some preference to people liking some Pokemon over the others, but generally speaking, water Pokemon aren't the best. They're just good against fire and good against a certain typing, but outside of that, I'm not gonna try to complicate this to you, good man. What I'm saying is that give other types a chance here also, okay? Saying the best. Magikarp is definitely not the best. You know, people praise it as the god of Pokemon. Thinking about it, it's kind of ridiculous, but we do like to praise all the useless things, right? And it's incredible how people tend to go at it, you know, as a joke, but let's be honest here for a second. Magikarp is useless. Yeah, I just said it. I just bashed on Magikarp. Everybody's gonna hate me on... Yeah, everybody's hate... I'm ready. Bring in the hate. I just bashed your god. No, I'm just joking here. You know, guys, the Magikarp is the god of all creation. He is the epitome of evil. He is the epitome of kindness. He is the black and white. He is that gray area. He destroys lies in a good way. And his splash brings world stability. That's right. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Anyways, I'm jabbering right here. I'm just gonna T-Shock this Pokemon, which does remind me of Totodile, but it doesn't even kill. That is with Charge, ladies and gentlemen. That is double the power. That's actually kind of impressive. But I think you should go down by the tackle here. I mean, come on. Yeah, okay. And it does have a Totodile cry, doesn't it? I believe I do remember it, because I like Totodile as a Pokemon. Fisherman Brandon has been slayed. Other types are good as well. Thank you. You see, Brandon hears me. I need some more water Pokemon. Hook me up. Well, okay. Maybe I should bring a water Pokemon and decimate your life. Give you a reason to get yourself a grass type, you know? Maybe I should do that. Yeah. Ladies can be good trainers as well. I see you, Grandma. They're definitely good trainers, I would assume, but that's because they aren't training with their Pokemon. They're just standing there being all... Well, I have to admit, she is pretty damn fine for her age, you know? She's pretty damn fit there. Anyways, we got this little guy over here, and I don't know if I should go one-on-one with it. Actually, I really don't know if I should go one-on-one with this. Nah, I feel confident in Xena. I actually feel confident, so let's go for Ember right now. Quick attack! Ember! Burn that feet. Burn them! That's right, that thing is actually very frail, but from what I saw, it's very fast. It's normal flying for what I would assume it looks like it. And it's been hitting me like a freaking truck last time I was facing it in the other area. But we got like Pachirisu here, which is definitely a Pokemon I should probably start to feel a little bit concerned about, because I cannot seem to take this guy on with the amount of remainder HP I was at. Charge, don't know. That's gonna raise its special defense up by a significant amount. So now I should probably Mud Slap. Try to reduce its accuracy, make him a blind a little bit. He's gonna take this move really well. She's gonna take this move very well. And that tackle does a lot. Now, what's better? I think Scratch is gonna do. Well, I should probably Ember, shouldn't I? Yeah. I believe in the capabilities of my Pokemon, so I'm gonna Ember here. Will it be a ooh, critical hit. Nicely done there, Xenon, killing it. You're a strong kid. Well, it aren't me as strong, it's my Pokemons that are capable. They're exercised. They're the one doing all this beating up, and I'm just standing there just minding my own business, you know. So basically, but I do, you know, I do hold lots of, how does one say, determination to become the best in this game. So let's continue on. I should be playing with my friends instead of being here all day. Why are we here even now to think about it? Isn't it boring to just stand there and, you know, youngster Bob, just standing there, being all alone? That's pretty sad. You got your Pokemon, but it seems you aren't really hanging out with them. You're just using them as punching bags for me. So, I appreciate that, friend. Remember here. It's pretty easy right now. There's really not much to say, honestly, outside of him having a green face. Did I talk about that birdie here? The design Pokemon I really like, because it's got green face, like a Joker face. But then when you look at it, it could be just part of its body, you know, downward body parts. So I appreciate some, you know, mixture of designs. Will Bird take him out? No, it doesn't even take him out. That's fortunate. Right. Nice level go in there. Yes. And we got that. What's that? Oh, it's that Pokemon. I think you're sort of weak to the likes of ground, aren't you? Yes, you are. Now, you miss. If you got a rock type move, please miss. Metal Claw. Nah, that wouldn't be too bad. I actually resist that, so... Aren't scared of any metal. I'm gonna go for Ember and take you out. And that is all youngster Bob had to offer me in his life. Look at that. Youngster Bob, you gotta go back now to the Poké Center. I'm sorry, friend. That is just the way it goes. We got ourselves a rare candy, so I guess the venture we took here wasn't all that bad. The final reward afterwards was, well, pretty good one. I cannot have enough rare candies as it is. We're 10 minutes in, ladies and gentlemen. And we should also get ourselves a new Pokemon, but I believe we gotta go to the professor. And speak of a devil, I believe that is a professor, isn't it? Oh, Alesh, you made it. Good, good. Why don't you follow me back to the lab? We have a lot to discuss. Sure, why not? Why not indeed? First of all, I want to congratulate you on getting your first badge. Well, thank you, Professor. I think it's a great idea to take the Tender Gym Challenge. Who knows how many sights you've seen, the new kind of Pokemon you will meet along the way. If you plan to get all 8 badges, the next gym is Burula Town to the east. Now that you have Rock Smash, you are able to Rock Smash those builders blocking the path. But that's not the only reason I brought you here. Tell me, how is your Pokédex coming along? Well, it's coming along well, Professor. The problem is that I got myself a Nuzlocke going on and I'm pretty much in a limit, so I cannot complain. I'm no Ash still, yo. I'm no Ash though. It's important for my research on Pokemon elements that we try and fill it as much as possible. Huh. So you've seen 70 Pokemon and caught 5 of them. That's pretty terrible, my friend. I hope you keep collecting Pokemon and filling out that Pokédex. You dig me? You gotta fill that shit. If you catch a certain number of Pokemon, I'm sure I can find some way to reward you as well. Here, this should certainly help you out with that. And updating some Pokeballs. Oh, that's pretty cool, Professor. I could never have enough of those. And we're gonna put some Pokeballs in our pockets. The worst thing is when you see a new Pokemon and you try to go catch it but realize you are out of Pokeballs. That is true, especially if you got like, you always have to have Pokeballs because you never know when a shiny can come encounter you and you're just gonna regret it for the rest of that week. It should help with that. It should help you with that. There are so many more Pokemon species in Thunder for you to discover. Best of luck to you on your adventures, Alish. Now, Professor is a cool guy, but I think he's a little bit too not forgiving, but he just keep on giving me Pokeballs. I don't need them Pokeballs. I got enough money to buy my own Pokeballs, but again, at the same time, I can kind of appreciate not wasting my money. So we're gonna go check out our aunt, not grandmom. She does look like she's older, you know. Yeah, no. How old am I even now that I think about it? And we're gonna sleep on her lap. I don't even want to think about it. Anyways, let's see. I believe there's a breakable path, isn't it? Yeah, it was blockable back then, but now it's breakable. So not much blockable anymore. Let us break through. I'm just waiting. Bam! Bam! That's right, we're breaking through them blocks. And I believe this is a new route, isn't it? Route 03. And this should be our next catch, ladies and gentlemen. Next catch. What do we do? Please, give me something new. Now, this is Nuzlocke. I gotta catch whatever I get. If it's oh. Okay. We got this. Another normal type. Yay. I don't know how to feel about it, but I'm still glad that it's not a Pokemon which I already got. So, well, Pokemon that's something we already saw in our lifetime. So basically, I'm gonna go for scratch. Q-Charm. Are you kidding with me? Xenon, how can you fall in love when you attack it? There is a clear difference between physical and love. Now I want to go to sleep. From Q-Charm to sleeping with it. This is exotic. This is erotic right here, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna try to throw some Pokeballs at it. Gotta play it safe. Let's go. Gotta play it safe. You are mine right now. Mine, and the time is like, it's gonna be 5 PM, so it's pretty much going to evening time. But right now, that is our Pokemon. And it's a kitten. Although Feral is small and weak, it can manipulate other Pokemon just by giving them a look and mouth. Yeah, I know. Xenon just fall in love with it. And completely immobilized, complete absolute ruin. Impressive. So I'm gonna name it. Now, what should I name it? I don't know. Well, they're just gonna go with Crystal. I don't know why Crystal, but hey, you know, go with Crystal. Because Crystal is a nice name. Come on now. Cannot seem to type. Crystal. Yeah. And that is pretty much that. Now, hopefully, we should have it in our party, which we do. Wow. That is cute. What the hell is that? Level 11 and naughty nature. Now I have to admit, naughty nature. Now I can definitely see where Zinnia is coming from. You know? And we got, wow, 23 attack. That way has got a lot of attack. Now naughty nature, I believe, does it raise my attack? Because it seems it's, or maybe it decreases. I don't even know anymore. But it's one of those, I believe naughty nature doesn't even do anything. I cannot seem to say. Now what I do see is my special defense being but speed is really good. And I cannot complain. This is quite an essential Pokemon catch right here. I like it. I really do. So, cannot complain. Hey, are your parents really overbearing? Let me tell you about my dad. I just meet you. Would you put that topic to plus your kids? I don't care about you, Dad. Wow, that is a water type Pokemon. That's not bad. That is not bad, girl, whatsoever. I have to switch out here directly to Varia. I think it's bulky also, and Varia isn't all that strong level-wise, so I should probably start to grind a bit. But we're gonna start to grind once we get to the next town, because I believe this is way too early to grind yet. I think I'm in a clear, for the time being at least. Go for it, Fandero Bolto, or Fandero Shoku. One other way it's gonna shock him. That's not gonna do much, my friend. Now, I can test this and see how much difference return is from the T-Bolt, and it seems he's doing the same amount of damage. So one would assume this thing is very specially bulky, or return isn't as powerful as I would want still. But it's gonna stock up, you know, once we get some more training going on, because return is based on how much Pokemon likes you, and right now seems Varia is more on a mix of I want to kill you, I want to love you, so it's one of those two, you know. Tough love. Anyways, we got S'more going on, and I believe, while it does look like a fire Pokemon, I believe it's pure Buck, and yeah, it is pure Buck, and it's got Ember as well, so that is unpredictable, isn't it? I mean, who's gonna predict that even being a thing? You know what, I'm just gonna scratch. I don't think he's got my ability actually, so I'm not gonna. Plus, I'm a fire type, so I cannot even get burned. You don't call my name all the time. Oh, you won. Yes, I did. It seems that you were occupied with something else. You should be focusing on the battle, little girl. That's what I'm trying to say here. Oh, Primeape. Now, I'm actually very glad that I didn't get Primeape, because Primeape is already a Pokemon we already gotten in the past, and you know, you guys know the Primeape. Generally speaking, it's nothing special, so I think we pretty much, you know, jump over through an obstacle that would make us regret. Burn heal. Speaking of a burn, wow. Okay, now we are definitely clear regarding the burn. Oh, that is nice. I would like that actually, but I think that we didn't really, you know, what we get was pretty damn decent. I cannot complain. Plus, it was the first Gym Leader's basic evolution Pokemon, and it was pretty early, wasn't it? So I would assume that Pokemon can evolve very early in the game. Mom just doesn't understand why hate is gonna get everywhere. Right, what do we got here? Can't believe it. We live in a country, world outside, play video games or reading books. Let them play. That's true. In today's society, a lot of things is consumed with the internet. You know, most people have addictions to it. You at least have one habit, you know, and you know, just don't neglect the other habits. You know, generally, if you got like things you gotta do, just prioritize on life. That's what I'm trying to say. But it's hard, you know. Sometimes it's easy. It's easier said than done. Definitely, I can definitely agree with you and relate to you. You know, I got my own bunch of issues in life. Still, you know, everybody has their own things they have to stabilize upon. Whenever I tell people what my favorite Pokemon are, they look at me weird. What's up with that? I can't seem to say. You're gonna need to review to me your Pokemon, lass Juliana. That's right. Let's see what she's got. And oh, that's not weird. That's a cute little pig cat looking Pokemon. Right. So, it's pure normal, so I'm just gonna go for Ember here. But it's very powerful. Those things are very, very powerful. Yawn. Okay, now that's fine. But I'm gonna go to sleep, right? If I actually stay in. So I don't want to go to sleep. So I'm actually gonna switch out directly to Sky Render and finish it off with an Air Cutter. Air Cutter! Oh, come on. Don't be doing this now. Fine. Then I'm gonna try to finish off anyways. I think this should be enough. Yep. Nice. And after this, we're gonna end this episode and continue with the next one. Burby is gonna be our next one. Switch out directly to me. We got a rare candy, and I think I should have evolved at some point. I mean, I'm level 17 now. This is kind of crazy. I should be evolving. You know, by the next level, I would assume I'm gonna evolve, but I cannot seem to say. So quick attack. Do we get a burn? We don't. Do we get a burn? Crit. Wow. Okay. I'm asking too much. You know, clearly asking too much. Will this be a 2-shot? Nah, not without the crit. And finish off with a scratch. You really like to hit me with that physical, but you got a lot of chance to get burned, so I wouldn't advise you to keep on doing that. But for now, I'm not gonna complain. And we got, wow, that is bulky. I think I can recognize the Pokemon to a certain extent. I think it's evolution of that bug Pokemon we saw before. It reminds me of Caterpie, plus it reminds me of a fairy bug. But it looks like a grass bug, so this should be 4 times. Wow, the damage and the burn. Incredible. Fairy Wind. Will this do a lot? No, it seems that it's okay. I believe with the burn now, it's in a range where we can take it out. And afterwards, we're going to Super Potion. Afterwards, I'm going to end it. Yes, we took it out. And I believe that should be a level. Now, will we actually evolve? Because this would be a spectacular scenery right here if we actually manage to evolve. So let's see. You shouldn't let other people tell you what you should like. Enjoy the things that make you happy. That's how I like to live. That is true. That is completely true. Lots of good points in this game. The text is, you know, it's something to read upon and learn. But it seems we didn't evolve. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. And until next time, that's right,